Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about it doesn't matter how many subscribers or viewers you have on a given social media post. The most important thing is that you keep going. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to see more video tips from me. So my message for today is if you've got something to say on the internet, it doesn't matter how many people are watching or subscribing or following, you gotta get it out there and say it because people are really longing for the truth. And even if your truth only reaches one person, but it changes their life, it's worth putting out there publicly. I know so many people are scared to do that because they're scared of what if somebody in authority in my life sees the video and kind of mocks me or threatens my job or something? Which, I mean, sometimes these things happen, but they're incredibly rare, actually. Most people don't really care what you're doing. That's just true. And also, it's more important to put it out there and help people than it is to worry about anybody that may judge you. And you also want to be careful when you're putting your truth out there, not to put too much power into the hands of the people that are watching you. Of course, you want to invite them to engage and you want to create content that interests them. There's nothing wrong with those tips. But what I'm saying is if you're waiting for 1,000 people to watch you before you release a video, that's just not a good thing because you're putting your power and your vision and your truth that you want to put out there in the hands of those 1,000 random people that are watching you. Whereas maybe there might be one or two that are watching and really interested in what you have to say, and you could be changing their life by putting the video out there. And if you withdraw and say, I'm not going to do it until I see 1,000 people watching me, then you may miss that opportunity to change those one or two people's lives. And those one or two people could tell 10 of their friends about you. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be attached to how many people are following you or how many people are viewing your video when you're releasing a video. You always just want to put whatever truth is out there that you think is going to help people. And you also don't want to be afraid of somebody you don't trust watching it and making a comment on the video. You know, actually that content engagement drives up the viewership of your video, so it's not a bad thing at all. And if there's somebody in your life who is negative, you can always say, well, maybe my content's not for you. Don't watch it. I actually remember Britney Spears said that a long time ago about her music videos when people criticized how sexy she was. She said, if you don't like it, don't look at me. And I would say the same thing about any content you're putting out there, whatever truth you're sharing with people. If they don't like it, they don't have to watch it. And also, if they're a real problem, there's all kinds of tools online to deal with them, right? But usually a conversation works just fine. And it's not worth being afraid to hide your truth when your truth could be out there helping a lot of people in the ethers of the internet. You know, you want to put it out there and you want to put it out there with a lot of love for them. It's not for you to be famous and get 1,000 people watching. It's for those one or two people who are going to hear that message and they're going to feel better about their lives. They're going to have hope that things can get better. They're going to make changes because of something that you said that made them think twice about what they want to do with their lives. And maybe they changed their minds and headed in a different direction. I know for me, I was raised well by my parents. I come from a privileged background. But even from my privileged background, there were times I didn't believe in myself. And then I encountered somebody online who I found locally, and it's a long story, but basically she shared some wonderful, empowering messages that made me realize that I am a great person and that I should be sharing loving and empowering messages online to people. And it's not worth being scared of whoever's going to judge or whatever, whoever's negative in my life. It's just not worth it to deal with them. And it may be better to cut those people out of my life anyway. So That's my point. Somebody online, their content changed my life. And I know if my life was changed by somebody putting positive content out on the internet, that I can potentially change other people's lives as well by doing the same thing. And everybody should consider this. Whatever your positive message is, whatever expertise you have, consider sharing it online, because you could be changing somebody's life. And don't be attached to how many people are watching, or who's going to judge, or who's going to be excited. Regardless of whatever happens, it's worth it. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I can't wait to post and talk to you again. Take care. Bye now.